Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings on planet Earth, wherever you are. Today I was going to talk a little bit about Invictus, but I know a lot of you saw my community post last night. This video is not the one you're waiting to come up. But to just elaborate a little bit further, because I know a lot of you are very excited about it, it's not so much new information as a collation to legally lock down the way we can explain it in very simple terms for the Daily Mail. And I will not be reading out my open letter to Prince William until Prince William himself has received it. So that's going to take a little time. We're probably looking at next week. And there is another YouTuber who is going to collaborate with the video because she has a lot of archive material. Duchess of Sussex. So the two of us are going to work on this together. However, just quickly, because I've been trolling through tweets, as you all know, I don't do Twitter, this is all new to me. I'm interested to know why Sarah Data felt the need to comment on the fact that YouTube remonetized my husband Graham on his channel. YouTube said, you know, we made a mistake, we've remonetized them. I said, thank you very much, really appreciate your time. YouTube say, glad we could help. And then I see Sarah Data has said about Graham, a single purpose hate account dedicated to spreading conspiracies about a single person is now reinstated. Why is Sarah Data commenting on my husband when, if she watches his channel and this one, she knows full well he's on chemotherapy? Bad luck, Sarah. I also saw, and I mean these are just a couple of the examples, that the lovely Steph the nerd, the ultra nerd, and I love Steph, beautiful young lady, sickening. They've used her picture, her lovely, lovely face, and one of these sugars has put, this sick face of pure hatred, a stalker, abuser, slanderer, she needs to be locked away. And another one has said, and I'm not sure I understand this sentence, and I'm not sure I want to, normalising doing voodoo on bad people. Wow, Sarah. Bad luck on a young lady who has autism and is nothing of the sort. Bad luck. Bad luck picking on someone who's undergoing chemotherapy. Oh, terrible look. And I've been collating a lot of evidence of my own, aside from everything the Duchess of Sussex have, which demonstrates that Sarah Data and Christopher Boozy work hand in glove in tandem. Who was it who featured on Meghan and Harry's Netflix docuseries again? Yeah, that's right, that guy, Christopher Boozy. So Duchess of Sussex and I are going to have a lot of fun. She's a busy lady though, and I really need her help with this. And the two of us together, we're going to bring it together. And I'm going to let Prince William know a lot of these things because he is also a busy guy. So are his security people. And we're going to point them in the right direction. Further than that, I won't say any more. So the Invictus trailer. The Invictus trailer. Firstly, I really admire the contestants. Those were my favourite bits of the trailer. Watching them, listening to them, even though it's only a short trailer. Parts with Harry, I just felt my blood pressure coming up. Like, shut up and get off it. I'm not interested. What I want to hear is their voices. But what I am very happy to say, and I could be wrong, I might have missed her, I didn't see Meghan in the trailer at all. Because the last one, she was playing table tennis with Harry, and it was all about Harry and Meghan, wasn't it? She's not in it. So, I don't know if that means they've parted company. I don't know if that means that Meghan and her PR have magnanimously said, this is actually nothing to do with Meghan, even though Meghan was sort of standing up and introducing Harry last time and really muscling in on it. That's the PR look that I got. So, from a PR point of view for the Invictus Games, I think it's a good trailer, but I think it could really have done without Harry being there. It looks to me as if Harry, I'm sure he is very invested in it as a person, but it does, from a PR look, come across as if he is clinging to Invictus like a life raft. to desperately save or salvage some of his reputation. So I really would think Invictus would have done a lot better to not have him in the trailer. But they've put him in the trailer and it's going to be on Netflix, and unfortunately, no, I won't be watching it because I unsubscribed from Netflix quite a while ago, and I've no intention of resubscribing despite a lot of the begging emails that I get from them. And I actually got one today saying you can rejoin Netflix for something like 49 cents a quarter or some beautiful amount like that. I don't know, I just delete it. I'm not on Netflix. Until Netflix learn that pushing out pulp, not only like Harry and Meghan's 6-hour wine-a-thon, but other pulp. I mean, that Nurse Ratched, I thought that looked really good, and Graham and I were really enjoying it until they started drilling through somebody's eye and we both went, oh, can't watch. Or you're watching some of these Netflix shows and everything's fine, then someone will pull out a machete, then hack a person's hand off, and I'm like, oh my God, I can never unsee that. So I don't know what's the matter with the people at Netflix. I don't know if they enjoy being sick and disgusting. I mean, there's a time and a place for that stuff. I just personally don't like squeamish things. I don't like that kind of stuff. And also a lot of their shows are very, very long, boring, dragged out. They take an hour to make one little teeny point because basically they don't have content. So those are my thoughts and opinions on the Invictus. The selfie where Meghan is with her friends. Firstly, again, I think Meghan herself looks lovely, natural, very, very pretty. Not quite sure why she needs to be getting the two ladies in like a headlock either side. I know the two ladies are famous hairdressers or something, or poets. I don't know who they are. I've never heard of them before. I just kind of thought, well, if she's going to go down the Instagram route, good for her. Good for her. And actually, if Meghan does relaunch her Instagram, I might even sign up for Instagram just to see what she does, in the hope that maybe she'll go back to the way her fashion was when she was like on the Suits thing, because I think she looked really nice. I like the clothes that the character wore, so maybe she'll go back to that. I've seen a few images that she had on the TIG. Some of them looked really nice, ideas and inspiration, and I think that she's far more suited to that, and I would support her in that completely. Just, you know, stop the bitch fest with the royal family. And, well, I suppose it's a little late for her to denounce people like Sarah Data in light of dots that have recently been joined. What we've got to do, me and Nark, and I call her Nark for short, Duchess of Sussex, what we've got to do is get this locked down legally so the newspapers will go with it. We all really appreciate your support for listening, supportive comments, getting the word out there, and we will let you know when it's ready to go. In the meantime, what do you make of the Invictus? No Meghan there. What do you make of her selfie thing? It's really bizarre, isn't it? It's like she's a one-trick pony. Just has a picture taken, pap shot. Although that's not a pap shot, that's a deliberate one. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts, opinions, and free speech in the comments below.